watching my first episode of Cooking Made Easy. Before we get started, I would like you to know that I'm not a chef myself. I'm not a professional one. But you know what? Cooking is never difficult if you grab hold of its basic fundamental. To tell you the truth, I never liked cooking before. But why now? Cooking seems to be a passion now to me. So today's first dish in this episode, I'm going to teach you how to make ginger shreds chicken and stir-fried broccoli, Chinese style. And here we have the chickens. The spices that are required for the dish, we have half a whole of a garlic, skin it and chopped. Next, the ginger, skin it too, then slice thinly and shreds. Next dish, we have the broccoli, and the spices that are required are chopped garlics and shallots. Here the chicken, we're gonna rinse the chicken, rinse it thoroughly. The fat that you have here, remove it. Make sure it's thoroughly clean. No dirt. An example of the fats is here, as you could see. Take it out. There. See this black color here? You're not gonna eat that, don't you? So all you need to do is pull out. Clean whatever blood that you have inside, clean it so it doesn't destroy your food. Now the pieces, take it out. You'll find that some way. Once the chickens are clean, drain it and set to dry. Now, I am going to skin the ginger with just a spoon. The skin peels off easily without any extra strength. It is very easy, safe to use. You should try this at home. Next, I'm going to slice the ginger with just a peeler. This is the simplest method for those who are bad with knives. The peeler slices the ginger thinly. Then, arrange the ginger slice as accordingly. Then cut. Cut it slowly if you are not familiar with knives. This will give you real fine shreds. And make sure the knife that you use is sharpened, because blunt knives will be very difficult for such fine cuts. Now, the garlic. Peel off the first layer, then remove each cloves separately. Press the garlic. This method will help you in removing the skin easier. Then, place the cloves horizontal, then slice finely. And again, if you are not familiar with knife, cut it slowly, then chop. I have prepared the chopped garlics along with the broccoli. Next, peel the skin of the shallots. Divide the shallots into two. Then slice them thinly. Now, we have the spices ready: the shredded ginger, the chopped garlics, and the sliced shallots. The chickens are now fully drained and is ready to be marinated. I used only light soy sauce, approximately 3 to 4 tablespoons. Then mix it well and leave it for at least 30 minutes before cooking. Don't forget to cover the meat. Now, slice the bottom of the broccoli and throw it away. Next, cut it half. Then set the stock aside. Now you can see the star shape. Cut it diagonally, but not way to the bottom, because you need to peel it open. This way you can avoid massive loss of florets. The green part at the bottom is the florets. The florets makes a healthy snack. Slice only the stem, then peel it open. Now, the stalk. Lightly slice the skin. You can feel the difference of the texture. Well, it will have this wood-like feeling, so I don't think you want to eat that. So slide it off. Then slice it not too thin or too thick, just nice. Now soak the cut broccoli in salt water, approximately 1 tablespoon of rock salt, and leave it for about 3 to 5 minutes. The salt water will kill the insects or bugs that's still inside the florets. Okay? Then rinse it about at least twice with fresh water and drain it dry. Now we are ready for the cooking. Heat up the wok from small fire or flame, whichever you call it. pour in the shredded gingers. Then slowly toast it. You toast it until it turns dry. Continue to toast it about 3 to 5 minutes. If you can, slowly increase the heat of the flame or increase the fire. I use electrical stove and my wok is a non-stick wok. If you're using the normal stove and you're very unsure to how to control the flame, don't rush, take it slowly. So you need to slowly increase the flame within the boundaries that you're comfortable with. And then you could see that the gingers have darkened its color. It's like as if it's shrink or dried. You can see the difference. When you see the difference, pour in the oil, approximately 3 to 4 tablespoons of vegetable oil. I use grape seed oil, which I believe is healthier. And now you can hear the sizzling sound. Stir well. Divide the gingers evenly, spreading the oil to the sides of the wok. And yeah, make sure you don't burn the ginger. Well, after about 1 minute, pour in the chopped garlic. The moment when you put in the garlic, there's this aromatic smell, the smell of the cooked spices. The combinations of it is really great. Smells really good. So, as you could see, the gingers are now turning towards golden, as if they are going to turn extreme crispy. Then, increase the flame before pouring in the marinated chicken. Be careful. If you do have large amount of soy liquid or residue, do not pour in together. Separate it. And do not throw the residue. Keep it for later use. Mix well. Then half a minute later, add in about 3 to 4 tablespoons of light soy sauce. a teaspoon of pepper, and a tablespoon of sugar. I use brown sugar. Well, this recipe of mine, I do not use any salt at all. Only soy sauce, pepper, and sugar. That basic. And about 40 seconds later, pour in along the remaining residue that you have. Stir well and let it slowly simmer. And of course, watch for your flames or fire. Be careful not to get it burned. Control it. If you think you can't handle it that quickly, have it a little bit slower. I mean, the fire. Taste the gravy. Is it too blunt or just nice? Then cover the wok and let it sit for about a minute, less than a minute. You can see the sizzling of the gravy. Well, if the dish is too blunt, add in some soy sauce and be careful not to overdo it, because otherwise it will turn out extreme salty. Then continue to braise about less than a minute. Then the dish is ready to serve. However, my siblings, my sisters, they love the gravy, so I will add in half a cup of warm water and stir well and let it stay for at least less than a minute again, till the entire dish is boiling. Then off the fire and scoop it up, and the dish is ready. Again, set the wok to heat. Make sure that your wok is dry. Okay? Lower your palm to sense the heat, not to the bottom, okay? After you burn your hand. Okay. Only pour in the oil when you feel the warmth. Add in about 3 to 4 tablespoons of oil and let it slowly heat up. Well, you can use a chopstick to ascertain the heat of the oil. So the moment when you put in the chopsticks, you can see bubbles started to form around it. That means the oil is ready. It's already heated up. Once the oil heat up, toss in the sliced shallots. Slowly stir the shallots till it gives out the aromatic smell. And then add in the chopped garlic, mix it well, stir it well, evenly. Once the spices turning golden, pour in the sliced stalks of broccoli. Stir evenly, and you can see that the stalks are changing its color to darker green. Increase the flame or fire the moment when you want to put in the remaining of the floret. Stir well and evenly. And of course, don't forget to watch and control your flame. Make sure it's within your ease. Otherwise, your holding will be burned. Then add in a teaspoon of salt. I use sea salt. A teaspoon of sugar and a pinch of pepper. Stir well. The color has changed to a darker green, which indicates the vegetables is well done. And you can change the gravy, whether is it salty enough or is it too blunt. If you think that it's too blunt, add a little soy sauce, but not too much, otherwise it'll be when cooking, it's difficult to set a certain time because it varies, different stove, different wok, so it's very hard to tell you you should cook this dish for how many minutes. So what I will do is look at the color. The color has turned green, fresh green. When it turns this color, that means your dish is totally ready. You can scoop it up and the dish is ready to be served. Well, that's it for today. I hope this recipe fits your appetite. See you next week again.